talk about how you're supposed to hook them? That's how you're supposed to hook them. All right, guys, we're out here today on Guntersville. We're gonna do some swim bait fishing with a swing head. The Hydra. It's swing head technology from Freedom Lures. Got a little grass on there, you like that? Let's flick it out there. We're on Guntersville. This place sees a ton of people fishing a swim bait. So what we're gonna do is show you the difference in the Hydra. This is Freedom's swing head technology. We're going to show you the difference in this and why this will get more bites than your standard swim bait presentations. So why don't you come along? We're going to go catch a few bass on the Freedom Hydra. The Hydra. The Hydra strikes. You can see, not a giant, but a nice one. But you can see, this water's really, really clear. And that Hydra, just having that little extra, let's put him back in the water. That little bit extra, being allowed to move around a little bit like that, man, I think it makes a big difference. You can, so it just lays right in there just like that. I like to leave it a little bit open because very rarely do you ever get hung up too much on this thing. But not only does this technology allow it to move like this, but what this does is it actually rolls side to side a little bit like this. And what that does, I think, is so cool. When you see it in the water, it's amazing. Like, it just kind of shows you the side and then it takes it away from you, and shows you the side and takes it away from you. So not only is it doing this, but it's also doing this. Very, very sexy in the water. So you can see here what we're fishing. We're reeling this. We got a netbait Big Spanky on the back of a Freedom Hydra setup. And look down here on my graph right here, my Laurentian. I want to show you what we're fishing. This is all grass that's coming up off the bottom. You can see we're in about 4 feet. Grass is about 2 feet off the bottom or so. We're at about 62 degrees, 63 water temperature. Great time to be fishing a swim bait. This is when you can catch some giants on a swim bait. They're just pulling up. They're getting ready to spawn. They're not spawning yet, but they're getting ready. We got some big females moving around up on these flats with this grass. Like I said, it's about 4 feet, 2 foot of grass on it. Perfect place for a Freedom Hydra head and a netbait Big Spanky. Not a very big guy, but that's another one. And you can see we were going right behind that boat. They went down through here and didn't catch anything. But the Hydra, giving them something a little bit different to look at. Sometimes that really makes a big difference. Just that, so many other people out here throwing swim baits, and just to give it that little bit of extra, and then how we were showing it rolls side to side. And you could see, like, right before I got that bite, I popped out of a little piece of grass. Most of the time, I'm going to throw this setup on a 7.3 heavy action Halo Daylight rod. And let me tell you why I like the heavy action. I really like to be able to drive that hook home because I'm making long casts. And that's another reason why I'm using the 7.3 instead of a 7-footer. I like to have a little bit more length. I can get a little bit more of a longer cast out there, definitely covering some more water. But when he bites it out on the end of that cast with a medium heavy, I just don't feel like I'm driving that hook home. So that's why I go with the heavy action. Most of the time I'll be throwing 16-pound Sunline FC fluorocarbon. Sometimes if I'm around some really heavy cover, some big fish, I might even go up to 18 or 20. Most of the time I'll use an Ardent reel, 6.3 to 1, 6.5 to 1 Ardent reel. But I really believe that Halo Daylight, that 7.3 and the heavy action is really the right rod for this thing, so you can drive that hook home on a long cast. Oh gosh. He came back and got it. Oh. Oh. Skiing, coming in. Whoa. Oh, it touched me. Yeah. What do you think's going on right here? I know it's a swimbait fish. Like I get it's a swimbait fish. You know what that means? Apparently I reeled it right over a bed. The Freedom even catches them. The Freedom. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's weird. But guess what? It worked. It's pretty awesome. All right, guys, you got to see the Freedom Hydra in action today. We were putting a netbait big spanky on the back of it. Pretty fun. We didn't catch any great big ones, caught one decent one, but you know, it just goes to show you that, you know, it's a flat, calm day and we still caught some on this. Just the extra action that puts into it is awesome. Hookup ratio is good. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time when we'll catch them on something else. Talk about how you're supposed to hook them. That's how you're supposed to hook them.